guys, I'm Tana B here at the Orville Experience, and we have fantastic two costume designers from the Orville itself. I'll let you explain what you do and what your names are.
I'm Christi Alvarado, one of the set costumers.
And Mackenzie Cleveland, also a set costumer.
So obviously there's so many different costumes in the Orville, and not just for the main regular crew, but also for all the extras coming in of different varieties, different aliens. So what are the kind of key things you have to think about when you're designing a costume?
There's so many different things you have to think about when you're designing a costume, and for us, we deal with it once it's already been designed and once it's gone through all the fittings. But you want to think about your character, the types of things that your character is going to do, your motivations, and whether that character is even going to be in a battle or anything like that. There's so many different factors.
Yeah, you need something they can fight in.
Yes, yeah.
Or if they're going to visit a new planet, you have to think about the environment, and just that it's a totally new society, so you want to be able to reflect the uniqueness to set it apart from every other planet they've explored.
And in terms of sort of the budget on this show for creating the costumes and what you have to play with, how would you say that it is? Like, do you have, are you able to get lots of rich materials, or do you have to think about the constraints as well?
It depends also on the actual character, because if you have a character or an alien race that doesn't have a lot of money, you're not going to spend a lot of money on those fabrics. You want to reflect that. So I think that budget really reflects a lot on that specific alien and character.
And since it's a TV show, you generally have less money than, say, a film.
Right.
So our department's pretty good about being thrifty and being able to take the same material and sort of alter it to look totally different and be able to save some money but make a totally new costume.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not recycle? We all should, right? Yeah. And I know that Seth Macfarlane's quite hands-on. I'm going to have to shout now over this. But Seth Macfarlane is quite hands-on when it comes to every aspect of the show. So what kind of input would you get from him?
Pretty much everything. All the details, everything matters when it comes to all of these aliens and the way that they feel and the way they act and the way that they look. So we really rely on him a lot for a lot of every single detail.
He's pretty involved in every single step. He'll see sketches and then he'll see swatches of fabric. He'll see fitting photos, so he just kind of approves it along the way as it goes along, because he wants to make sure it's exactly how he has it in his mind.
And has there been any particular character or costume that's been particularly challenging?
I think it depends on what they have to do. Because a character like, let's say, a Krill ambassador would be simple. It's a lot of fabric and it's a lot of cape and it's a lot of everything, but it just sits there. But that same character doing a stunt is so different. Right. So it really depends. Do you have anything else?
Any challenges?
Yeah, I am scarred by some stunt scenes that we've done with, for example, fabrics that might look amazing standing still, but then when they're doing a battle, having a fight, I guess I know some of the Mocklin, when we had the female Mocklin colony, that was a challenging shoot, just dealing with the fabrics themselves.
It's a very much make it work situation. In the moment, there's nothing else you can do. You have to go into that battle and you have to make it work for that scene. So it just becomes a big deal on things that you wouldn't have expected. And then there are things that you were so anticipating this is gonna be a problem. And then it's fine. So I don't know, it's a make it work situation. Yeah.
And what do you think about coming to events like here at San Diego and then seeing people wearing the outfits that you guys have been making? How does it feel for you?
It's so exciting and gratifying. We care so much about this universe and the fans, and to see that reflected and be able to talk to everyone and hear what they're thinking and answer questions about the costumes or anything in general is very, very fun.
And finally, anything you can tell us about season 3 in terms of the production or the costumes, or what you're working on at the moment?
They're really in pre-production of season 3. The production office isn't even open. There's only a few people on payroll, so they're still working on writing scripts and just getting in the swing of things. Hopefully in the next month we'll really get gearing up and get the ball rolling.
Yeah, it should be exciting.
Absolutely. Well, I'm excited for it. Thank you so much for talking to me, and good luck with season 3.